even though I work here now, I still feel like I'm trespassing on hallowed ground. I've never been in a restaurant kitchen before. Heck, I'm barely in my own kitchen, if I'm being totally honest. It smells amazing, almost enough to make me hungry all over again. Hayes is at the sink, carefully scrubbing the iron skillet we used at breakfast. It looks like he's already got the dishes on lockdown, to be honest. Mason only spares me a glance. She's already back to work, and it looks like there's a lot of it left to do. She dips a long spatula into a big metal bowl and heaps a glob of frosting on top of a cake. It's mesmerizing watching her move as she works to smooth the frosting. There we go. Can I help?
Any experience?
With what? Baking?
Don't know why I asked.
She doesn't bother looking up, but it feels like she doesn't have to see the cake to decorate it. I bet she could do this in her sleep.
Don't touch anything.
Should I go? Well, let's ask if these two need help. Why not? I bet you're really busy, though. Are you sure?
Babysitting takes longer than doing it myself.
Come on, there's gotta be something I can help with. You did help me. And you did ask me to come back here for a reason, right?
To save you from Reese. If you insist, carry those boxes out.
She gestures to a pile of collapsed cardboard boxes sitting by the kitchen door. They're all much wider than my arms can go around and about half my height. What the heck were they shipping in there? Horses? Roger. Out where?
Out back. Throw 'em wherever.
You can count on me. No time for insignificant details like logistics or arm strength. I'm gonna do it. I try to wrap my arms around the flattened boxes, but I was right. My fingertips barely touch either side. I can't just pick them up in my hands either. They're too thick to grab from the top. Maybe if I balance the boxes on my feet, like so? And brace it with my hands, like this? There! But now, how do I walk out the door like this? I guess I could just waddle. I start at a rough, sudden noise behind me. The cardboard slips from my hand and cascades to the floor in a floppy, boxy avalanche. Ah! The sound happens again. I turn around, and though Mason is facing away from me, I can see her shoulders shaking ever so slightly. I knew you were laughing at me, girl. Is she laughing? I mean, it probably does look pretty pathetic. But I didn't think she would be the type to even know how to laugh. She seems like she'd get mad at me for goofing up.
Use twine.
Eh?
Right there on the counter. Wrap 'em.
I was gonna say, wouldn't tying them together be easier? Oh. Yeah, whoops, there's some twine right there. With some effort, I collect the boxes again, then loop twine around them a few times. She's totally right. Now I just have to grab the string and I can drag them out.
You look like you're gonna hang glide on those.
Maybe if the wind kicks up, I'll give it a shot. I look over and even Hayes is laughing a little. Aww. Though when I shoot him a quick smile, he hurries back to the sink and resumes scrubbing with fervor. Aw. These two are tough customers, but I bet they're not so bad once you get to know them. Gonna get to know one of them now, anyway. And I'm gonna do just that. Hopefully. Anything else I can lend these muscles to today?
Got plenty of muscle of my own.
Yeah, wasn't it you who dragged the oven out to the front door as a barricade? Ah. Oh, okay. I'll leave you and your muscles here then. Well, let me know if you need any help. Bye, guys. I guess I should find where Landry ran off to. He is training me today, after all. I think he went upstairs. I head over to the foot of the staircase, but a cat has taken station right in my path. It's sleeping belly up, stretched out to nearly the whole width of the step. Buddy, that's really cute, but that's a dangerous place to sleep. It doesn't dignify me with a response. Instead, the fat orange cat shimmies in place to settle itself even more. Gently, I nudge it to see if I can get the cat to move. Someone's gonna trip on you if you don't move. That's not gonna be fun for either of you. It opens one eye into a thin slit that makes a murmuring noise and flicks its tail. This little tiger isn't going anywhere, is it? Are all the cats here this spoiled? Guess I'll have to pick it up and move it myself. I lean over to scoop it up, but as I do, a tiny orange and white bob-tailed cat whizzes past my feet. It stops on the step below the sleeping cat, then raises one paw and bats the other cat squarely on the forehead. The sleeping cat wakes up and hops to its feet. It looks angry. Am I going to have to break up a cat fight? Hey, you two. The bobtail flattens its ears and stares intently at the orange cat. They both perk up when they hear a voice from above.
Is Hash Brown sleeping on the stairs again?
The orange cat, Hash Browns I guess, trots away. Landry works his way down the stairs, eyes on the bobtail kitten.
Was it really necessary to smack him? You should be nice.
The bobtail turns its head away in a wide arc, almost as if it's saying, giving an okay, whatever in response. Bleh. Drink some water to cleanse the palate. It lazily struts over to the windowsill and takes up sentry. That cat's name is Hash Browns?
Yeah. Graves names all the cats here. He comes up with some interesting ones.
What are some of their names?
Well, at the moment there's Ramona, Shinsuke, Kotick, Owl, Bramblepelt, Now, Hisa, Valentine, Marina, Ain, Junta, Jam Band, and so on.
Holy crap! Which one was that bobtail?
Oh.
His face falls. Why does he look so nervous?
That's, why don't you ask Reese later?
Huh. Is that his cat? Did he name it or something? Is it a bad name?
No, he's, Graves should have told you about... Let's get to work. It's time to open.
Landry is not having any more of this. He walks past me to the front door without a glance. He unlocks it and flips the sign from closed to open.
And ta-da! Your first day in a cat's paw has begun.
And... nobody's here. This is a little anticlimactic.
Yeah. The mornings are usually pretty slow. It might pick up later.
It didn't. At all. All day. Okay, sure. A few people came in, and Landry had me wait their tables while he supervised. It went pretty well, and I made a couple bucks in tips, but that was it. Finley came down a couple of times to check in, and I saw Mason and Hayes every time I went into the kitchen, but I didn't see Reese at all. Reese's bobtailed cat, on the other hand, was all over the place. I think I see why he'd take a shine to this one. They're both complete hams. Not that I mind that it was slow, just meant I got to play with the cats more. There are like 10 of them here? Maybe? I can't get a solid count on them. They seem to vanish sometimes. Looks like there are a lot of areas around here for them to hide.
Thank you for your help today, Avery.
Landry, Finley, and I just finished wiping down the tables. Mason was gone before the cafe closed. I don't know where Hayes went. So, how'd you like it? Is it always this quiet? I mean, not that I'm complaining. Not always. Tomorrow should be busier for sure. I've got plans. Jelly donut plans.
Oh, we should get here early then, huh?
Don't say that like you aren't always early. Oh, I have to come in earlier?
Don't worry too much about it, Avery. Just show up at your regular time.
Okay, thanks. I can't imagine what busy means here. What, like 6 people in here at the same time? Oh no. I've got a little more work I want to do on the blog, so you all go ahead. I'll close up if Graves doesn't get here to do it.
Oh, thank you. Avery, you can head out.
Thanks. Are you leaving now? I could walk with you.
I'll be out in a bit. You go on ahead.
Oh, alright. See you all tomorrow. Night! Oh, Avery, you're still trying for that Landry butt. The door closes behind me with a jingle. I have a job. My co-workers are pretty cute. I get to play with cats. And if this works out, I should be able to afford a place of my own soon. Wait until my parents hear about this. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I can't help giving a little celebratory fist pump. Alright! I think I just heard someone snort a laugh behind me. I thought I said that pretty quietly. I turn around to see who it is, but there's nobody there but a cat. 2 cats, actually. Cats from the cafe. Reese's cat and the Siamese cat, to be precise. Crap! How did they get outside? Did I let them out when I left? This is real bad. I'm pretty sure one of the first rules of working at a cat cafe is do not lose the cats. They're not looking at me anymore. Now's my chance. I start creeping towards both cats. If I move too suddenly, I might spook them. I only make it a few steps before I see the bobtail's ears swivel back to face me. Without turning the rest of his head, it takes a springing leap and heads down one fork in the road. The Siamese cat continues down the same path, as casual as anything. I can't get them both, but I need to get at least one of them. I better decide who to go after. Well, since we're going after Hayes, follow Hayes. The bobtail's onto me clearly, but the Siamese cat hasn't picked up on it yet. My best chance right now is probably following the Siamese. It's gotten kind of far down the path. I better pick up my pace to catch up. I try to mimic those long strides Landry always takes to cover more ground, but that doesn't work out so well. Jogging's gonna be easier. Or not, my feet are falling harder on the ground and the cat notices. It's going faster now, so I better pick up the pace. I break out in a full run to follow him. He definitely knows I'm there now, but it doesn't matter. I have bigger legs, so I'm gonna catch up sooner or later. I'm a pretty good runner. I finally close the gap between us. Suddenly the cat screeches to a halt and jerks around to face me.
Avery, stop it.
Eh?
Why are you chasing me?
Because you got out. Wait, what am I saying? What are you saying? How are you saying?
It's me.
Me?
Hayes.
Last I checked, Hayes was a guy with glasses. You didn't seem like the pranking type, Hayes. The Hayes cat is puffing up like a dusting brush. I feel bad this cat's getting caught up in whatever shenanigans they're trying to put me through right now. This seems like it should be against work procedure.
He's telling the truth, Avery.
The voice comes from behind me. I whirl around to see Landry, but he's not there.
Down here.
I readjust my gaze downward. Oh, come on.
No, this isn't a joke, Avery.
Landry cat takes a few steps past me and sits down in front of Hayes cat. Even as a Maine Coon, his gait is long. I love this part of the game. No. Come on. No, no, no.
Graves didn't tell you.
Tell me what? That you're all secret cats? That doesn't make any sense. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I'm sorry, Avery. I thought he told you.
Is that why you were acting weird? You were keeping something this bonkers a secret?
It's not easy to talk about. Whenever we leave the cafe grounds, we turn into cats.
I'm surprised to hear Hayes pipe up. Of all people. All cats. Cat people?
It began around the time we started to work here. Graves calls it a curse.
A curse. A curse. This is too much.
Though, I don't know if everyone thinks of it that way.
But wait. Everyone? Is everybody at the cafe a secret cat?
Yes.
Graves too?
Nobody has seen him as a cat, but it seems safe to assume.
Am I gonna turn into a cat too? Landry's not even looking at me anymore. He's avoiding eye contact as hard as he can. Hayes does the same. Neither answers. I'm gonna turn into a cat? Oh, come on!
Sorry, Avery. Maybe you can stop it. We don't know what causes the curse. Maybe if you talk to the others tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not? Let's have a whole cat council. We can invite Hash Browns, too. Is he also a person? I can see the fur between Hayes' shoulder raising on end in a little ridge. Seeing that takes the wind out of my sails a little bit. Yeah, all right. I'm too tired for this. This better be a weird dream or something. A weird work-induced hallucination. Sorry, Avery. Not listening to talking cats anymore. Bye. Never ever talking about this again. And she's done with today. This is too much. Okay, we're back home. She's gonna freak out and grow a whisker and then go back to work. So I'll bring you in when she gets back to work, guys. Alright, we're back at work. After being very upset about our cat whisker. I also forgot that we can start hearing Mochis talk to us now. Don't forget the canned food. The good stuff. Anyway. Time to come in angrily, but we won't quit, because otherwise we will turn into a cat. I kick the door open with my foot. But it's actually pretty heavy, so it just sort of nudges open. Where the hell is Graves? Looks like most of them are already here. They're already setting the table for breakfast like this is just a regular, normal day where nobody grows cat whiskers. Oh, Avery. I don't think he's in yet. What's the matter? This is the matter. This whole dumb situation. He probably can't see the whisker I'm waving around, but I don't care. He knows what I'm talking about. Oh, is that yours? What kind of cat are you? I'm not any kind of a cat. I'm a people. I can't believe this.
Oh, come on, Avery. You should have known this was going to happen.
How the hell was I supposed to know?
Sounds like somebody here didn't read her contract. The safe areas and other tips are mentioned in the welcome pamphlet.
What contract?
You signed some paperwork when you started, right?
Yeah.
Well,
how can you all be so chill about this? We work for an evil dungeon lord who's turning us all into cats. I don't think they're called dungeon lords.
Avery, none of us are happy about it either. We're doing what we can.
There's gotta be more you could be doing. Where is Graves?
He may be upstairs, but I don't know.
I remember hearing Graves going up some creaky steps yesterday. Maybe that's his office or something? Whatever it is, that room's gonna be missing a door after I kick it off its hinges, paying no attention to the fact that I failed with the front door. I stormed toward the back of the cafe. The steps must be back here somewhere. Stomp, 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 stomp. Hayes and Mason are in the kitchen. Hayes is gawking, and even Mason's got an eye on me.
Avery, where are you going?
I've had enough of this. I gotta give him a piece of my mind.
What?
This curse crap! The others trail me to the kitchen. What am I, the cat herder? Avery, chill out! We aren't all mad about it. Most of us signed up for it on purpose. It's done some good things for some of us. Well, I'm mad about it. I'm mad as hell. Turning into a cat won't do jack for me.
I know you're mad, but it's not Graves' fault. He does a lot to help us. We owe him.
I don't owe him a damn thing, except for this job. Seriously, Avery, shouting at our boss isn't going to change anything. There's nothing we can do about it right now. Let's just sit down and talk about it.
You're right.
I guess I see what you mean. Now, come on, don't be such a salty caramel latte. Finley puts her arm around my shoulder. I try shrinking away, but she just redoubles her efforts. I've never had someone be so forceful about comforting me. You like donuts, right? How about jelly donuts? What does that have to do with anything? I think it's time to show you that this cat curse isn't all bad. She gives me a quick wink and a punch on the shoulder. Go sit down at the table. I'll be out to show you in a sec. This is still so stupid. The frustration festers in the pit of my stomach, and now I don't even have anywhere to put it. You should eat a donut. I feel another hand slap me gently between the shoulder blades. What is it with these people? This time, it's Mason.
Didn't eat yet, right?
No! I've been freaking out about this all morning. How am I supposed to eat? She doesn't lift her hand. I can feel it like a weight on my back.
Stop sulking and sit down. Eat.
Is that comfort or a threat?
Good food calms you down.
She gives me a firm but gentle push toward the dining area. It's like being scooted forward by a steel pillar. Blech. I guess I might as well go sit down. I have no choice. I return to the front of the cafe and flop down in the chair at the head of the tables. After all that following everybody was doing before, nobody's bothered to come back out yet. Maybe they think I could use the space to cool off. Feels a little like I'm in time out. First out of the kitchen is Hayes, of all people. He tiptoes up and delicately sets a small teacup down in front of me.
It's chamomile and lavender tea. It can help with stress. I drink it sometimes when I'm overwhelmed too.
Hayes flinches a bit when I look up at him. I pick up the teacup and hold it up to my face. It smells lovely, at least. He looks at me with his eyebrows upturned until I take a sip. When I oblige, I see what he means. This is pretty calming. I can feel my shoulders slump a bit. Hayes seems relieved that I've approved. He takes it as permission to sit and takes the seat next to me.
You know, I get anxious a lot. You probably guessed that, though, huh? Some things help me out, like the tea. But I think the thing that helps me the most is being a cat. I know that must sound pretty stupid, but it's nice to have somewhere to go. I like that I can curl up in a tiny corner and nothing is expected of me. It helps me a lot.
Yeah. Aw, Hayes, I get you. I'd think the exact same thing if I could turn into a cat.
So that really does sound stupid. But that's what we mean when we aren't mad about it.
No, I think I get what you're saying. I don't agree, but I get it. Thanks. He doesn't seem to know what to say. He's just sort of staring down at the table and picking pieces off the paper napkin in front of him. Last time I left him alone, but now I'm gonna ask, do you hate people? And find out that, no, he does not hate people. After I had that sip of water. Oh, okay. Do you hate being around people?
Huh?
Look at that face. What? I mean, why would you work at a place where you're around people all the time if they make you nervous? I can't take a fuller look at this picture. That's too bad.
Oh, they say it's like a muscle. You have to work on talking to people to get better at it. So, I thought I'd try it, but...
So you jumped right into the deep end.
I guess so.
Hey, do I make you nervous too?
What?
I mean, I don't want to make you nervous. You can talk to me whenever you like, if you want to. I don't know, practice or something.
Oh. But thanks.
Of course. That's what coworkers are for, right?
I guess so.
Well, it's a start, I suppose. Esteemed patrons, may I have your attention, please? Especially you, Avery. Where is her voice even coming from? Down here, kiddo. Eh? I look down and... Your Jelly Donut? It's me, a real-life internet sensation. You're so surprised! You should see the look on your face right now. Wow, so you've really capitalized on this curse, huh? I just started making videos as a way to have fun with the situation. Who knew it would make me a celebrity? I'll give you my autograph later if you like. No, I'm fine. She gives my leg a playful pat and then gives me a wink. You're so starstruck. I am not. You so are. I bet you spend a lot of time on the internet. I bet you know all about me. No. You're blushing. Why would I be blushing about a cat?
Oh, cut the shtick, both of you.
Reese saunters up, serving platter in hand. He nudges Finley aside with his foot, scooting her a good distance from the table. Rude!
Are you over your temper tantrum, Avery?
Well, I almost was, but then you had to come in here and call it a temper tantrum.
No sense of humor, just like I said.
He reaches over my shoulder and sets a plate of pancakes down in front of me.
Finley, go change back. I don't want your dirty feet on the table.
God! I'm gonna sneak nip into your clothes next time you're on cat detail. Despite her threat, Finley saunters off, tail flicking into the break room. She returns a moment later and flops down in the seat across from me, but not before grabbing another stack of pancakes from Reese. She's already digging into her food when Mason comes from the kitchen and takes her usual seat. Landry follows close behind her with another tray of pancakes, and the rest of the table pounces on their breakfast prey.
How are you feeling, Avery?
Better, I guess.
I'm glad to hear it. We didn't mean to spring this on you, but I think we all forgot how confusing it all was at the start. I know I assumed you already knew what was happening.
So am I the only one who didn't read the contract? Did it say, like, hey, I'm gonna turn you into a cat, or something?
Not in so many words, at least. But of course we all read it, right?
Wow, the varying degrees of sheepishness going around this table right now.
Nope. I didn't really understand the safe zones talk and things. I thought it was about safety protocol, but I didn't ask.
Hayes shrugs and looks intently at the maple syrup pooled on his plate, which I'm choosing to interpret as no. I skimmed it? I got the potential for great power but at a price part, but the specifics...
Oh my god. Oh my god, all of you. No wonder I'm the one in charge here.
I just had a thought. Does that mean that Reese, like, read the contract and was like, oh cool, I get to turn into a cat? Sign me up!
The point is, Avery, we don't want you to feel like you're alone. We've tried finding out more about it, but we all hit dead ends.
Yeah, you can't exactly wiki how to cure a cat curse. Well, you can, but the results are... well, they're from the internet. Why didn't you just ask him? Oh yeah, I did, but he said something like... Ahem. We are but actors on the stage of life, and we have been cast in the drama of this cafe.
That sounds like something he would say.
And you bought that? But everybody just sort of nods and agrees with Reese. Wow.
But we're all in this together. We're like teammates now, and we can figure it out, with or without Graves.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. We can do this. I raise my fork, pancake piece still attached like a musketeer giving a salute. I get varying nods and murmurs of agreement, but nobody follows my example. I thought we could have made this a thing, guys.
What we need to figure out first is crowd management. Jelly Donut days are rough, and we need to be ready. I think I should spend time with Mason. To help her in the kitchen, of course.
Hayes, too. I'm okay with that.
We might need you both to come out to help us from time to time, too. We can't spare anyone besides Finley for cat detail today. You know how these days go. No cat breaks. Sorry, Hayes.
I know.
Avery, we'll be the main two covering the floor. Hayes and Reese will be out from time to time if we get really swamped, and Graves should be by later to help us out. It might be a bit hectic, so I hope you're ready.
What a hassle, am I right? This sounds like such a hassle. Why do it at all? Uh-oh, Finley's angry face is back out. Are you kidding? We rake in some sweet, sweet cash on Jelly Donut days. I hope you got a wallet big enough for all the tips you'll get, you ungrateful.
It's good publicity. We aren't in a very convenient spot, so we'll take what we can get.
Yeah, those are pretty good points. Although I'm feeling the point about the tips more, personally.
Mason, are you ready? This is gonna be a long day for you.
I like a challenge. Now finish eating so we can get back to work. Yes, ma'am.
Reese shovels one last pancake in his mouth and, without even finishing chewing, grabs his plates and hurries after Mason. Hayes at least manages some grace in his exit. I better go get ready too. My public awaits. Finley hands me her plate, then dramatically flicks her hair away from her face like a starlet in a photo shoot. She disappears into the back as well.
Alright, Avery. Drink your coffee because it's time to get energetic.
Yeah.
Good, because if you look outside the cafe and around the corner...
Aw man, is that why there were so many people out front?
Yup.
I better chug this coffee then.
Well, better get pumped!